Hello guys, welcome back. I'm going to be showing you the monster card effects of the new Challengers pack. So here goes. I'm sorry, I'm having technical difficulties, so this is going to be by hand. Machina Megaform, you contribute this card, special summon one Machina monster from your hand or deck, except Machina Megaform. If a face-up Machina Fortress you control is sent to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can banish that Machina Fortress from the graveyard. Special summon this card, you can only use this effect once per turn. Flaffle Rabbit, if this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material for a fusion monster, you can special summon one Edge Imp Saber or one Flaffy monster from your graveyard, except Flaffy Rabbit. Added to your hand, you can only use this effect of Flaffy Rabbit once per turn. Or Fluffle, same card. Fluffle Cat, if this card is sent to the graveyard as fusion material, you can target one polymerization in your graveyard, add that to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Guiding Light, when this card is normal summon, you can add one level 1 light monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Ouge, the Meldius Diva, special summon one Meldius monster you control, can be destroyed by card effects. If this card was special summoned, all fairy monsters you control gain 300 attack. Good in a fairy deck. I'm sorry, Super Heavy Samurai Soulbreak Armor. You can target one super heavy samurai monster you control. Equip this monster from your hand on the side of the field to that target. It loses 1,000 defense. It also can't be destroyed by battle. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish all super heavy samurai soulbreaker armor from your graveyard, then target one super heavy samurai monster on the field whose currently defense is lower than the original defense. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between the attack and the defense and the original defense. Felfree Fawn Mystical Beast of the Forest. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. You can discard one card, then target one level 2 or lower beast monster in your graveyard, except this card. Special summon in attack position or face down defense position. You can only use this effect once per turn. Cannon, the Meldius Diva. You can, if you control a Meldius monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon this card once per turn. This way, once per turn, you can target one Meldius monster you control, change its battle position. Super Heavy Samurai Cobbit. If your opponent if your opponent special summons a monster, you can change as many attack positions Super Heavy Samurai monsters you control as possible defense, and if you do, the ones changed by this gain 500 defense. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Bang Cannon. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control. Equip this to monster from your hand on the side field, gains 1,000 defense during either player's battle phase. When your opponent activates a card effect while you control a defense position Super Heavy Samurai monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Negate the activation if you do destroy it, then destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, minimum of 1, and if you do, both players take 1,000 damage. Ruffian Rail Car, once per turn you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent. You can't conduct your battle phase the turn that this is activated. During the end phase, if this card is sent to the graveyard because was sent there this turn, you can add one level 10 Earth monster type from your deck to your hand and only use this effect once per turn. Serendai, the Melis Diva. This card is treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon of a fairy monster. After this card is Special Summon. You can add its side to your side of the field. You can normal summon one Meldius monster during your main phase this turn in addition to the normal summon. You can only use it once per turn. Shogi Lance, once per turn, you can target one level 3 or you can target one other level 3 beast warrior type monster you control. The level of that monster and this card become the combined levels of the monsters. Sophina, the Meldius Maestra, once per turn, you can target one light fairy monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can't activate non-light monsters effects during this turn. Stella Knight, Belgius. If this card is summoned, you can target one Teller monster card in your graveyard except Stellar Knight. Except this card, send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, add that target to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. UA Minefielder. You can special summon this card from your hand by returning one UA monster you control to your hand except UA Minefielder. You can only special summon one UA Minefielder once per turn. This way, during either player's turn, you can target one UA monster you control, target that face-up monster to the hand, and special summon one UA monster from your hand with a different name than that monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Fire Suit. You can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control, equip that monster from your hand or on your side of the field to that target. Its level becomes level 5. During either player's turn, you can discard this card. You can target one defense Super Heavy monster you control. Until the end of this turn, it loses 800 attack, but it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. Teller Knight, Procyon. If this card is summoned, you can send one Teller Knight monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do draw one card, you can only use this effect once per turn. So this is all the effects that you can get in all the monsters. It's a couple possibilities, but they are really good. Most of them actually work together. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like. Please subscribe. Thanks.